Gosh, Leo. Spirit is saying that 2026 is going to be our comeback year, y'all. And I say our because I'm a Leo rising, so I can speak on it. I'm qualified, okay? I'm telling you, Leo, listen up, because your confidence is going to return like no other in 2026. Your light is going to get brighter like no other, honey. They thought they was blinded by Christmas lights. They thought they was blinded by these new headlights. No, they ain't seen Leo yet, okay? Doors that you thought were closed to you, Leo, are suddenly just gonna start opening. And I mean, not only are they opening up, Leo, it's people coming out and ushering you in and saying, come on in. Like, yes, it's that real, Leo. If you have Leo in your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, if you resonate with the Leo energy, y'all, this is going to be the year that you remember who the freak you are, okay? I'm just saying. Welcome back, you guys, to the Spiritual Connection. You guys, this is your hub for divine clarity, soul alignment. If you didn't know, I am the Spiritual Bridge, okay? And today we're going to be stepping into your official Leo 2026 prediction reading. Okay, so like I said, y'all, this reading is for Leo sun, moon, rising, Venus, all the things. If you resonate with the Leo vibes and you landed on this video, it's not by accident, okay? I always do recommend watching for your full big three, your sun, your moon, and your rising, to get a full kind of good overview, complete story, okay, of your 2026. So definitely make sure you're subscribed to the channel, turn on your notification bell so you know when I drop your other signs, Leo, okay? Before we dive into the cards, I do just want to ask you, I'm going to take a moment. I want to ask you to drop your big three down in the comment section, y'all. But while you're down there sharing your big three, share one thing that you are calling in for 2026, okay? I want you to treat my comment section like you are penning a letter to your future self, something that you can come back to at the end of the year 2026, and you're going to see how much you manifested, how it came true. We're speaking it into existence right here, okay? So I done sprinkled some good energy down in my comment section. Take advantage of it and leave some of your good energy down there too, okay? Hit my thumbs up button, hit that hype button on YouTube, that new hype button. I really appreciate it. And Leo, if you want a personalized look at your 2026 timing, your personal breakthroughs, your personal love energy and abundance windows, you can book your 2026 forecast reading with me, you guys. The link is going to be in the description box below and the pinned comment section, okay? So take advantage of that, you guys. I'm picking up on collective Leo energy here in this reading, but if this resonates for you, just imagine what's going to be revealed in your personalized 2026 reading, okay? Now, Leo, before we pull the cards, let's just talk a little bit about the astrology real quick, okay? Because listen, when I say we are main characters next year, and I say we because, again, I'm a Leo rising. Shout out to the Leos, okay? But y'all, Jupiter, when Jupiter enters our sign, it's entering, and matter of fact, y'all, it's entering our sign on my birthday next year, June 30th, 2026, okay? The middle of 2026, I'm telling you, just go ahead and just prepare your mind in your head. Like, the first half of 2026 is like, go time to get ready, because the second half of 2026 is up, okay? Just know that everything is up. Everything is going to shift then. And that second half of 2026, y'all, your confidence is going to expand. Your visibility is going to increase, okay? And opportunities are just going to start flowing. Like Big Daddy Jupiter is coming in with the blessings for Leo, okay? We're going to have eclipses in Aquarius and our sign, Leo, that are going to highlight our partnerships, our identity, our relationships, you know, and really just balance overall. This is really going to be a year of being seen, Leo, okay? Just get used to being picked out of the crowd, being seen, being chosen, being supported, being elevated, all the things. I'm telling you, 2026, roll out the red carpet for us Leos, okay? I'm just telling you, because I'm telling you, when your visibility increases, once your confidence hits the roof, I'm telling you, you are going to see so many opportunities open up. You are going to be elevated in so many ways, Leo. You are stepping into a whole new version of yourself. One that's much clearer, much stronger, much bolder. And honey, are they gonna be able to handle you, Leo? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if they can handle it, but they're going to have to. All right. But let's take a deep breath, Leo. And let's see what Spirit wants us to know for 2026. Okay. Just a inhale, exhale. All right. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, my lovely Leos. Thank you, Spirit, for clear, accurate messages for my fellow Leos. Show me the overall energy, overall guiding energy for Leos in 2026. Show me the overall guiding energy for Leos in 2026, Spirit. Ooh, I love that. And you know what? I was definitely feeling the vibe of like yellow and gold because I was really thinking fire sign, us, us, Leo. But we have Archangel Uriel. It's the number 10. This is the gold energy. I'm telling you, Leo, if you aren't an entrepreneur coming into 2026, you're about to become one, okay? And I'm telling you, and it's not to say that listen, a lot of you know that you're supposed to be entrepreneurs. You know that you're supposed to be moving to the beat of your own drum, okay? And some of you I feel like are definitely this is going to be the year. If you haven't already stepped into that lane or realized that power that you have within yourself, Leo, this is definitely going to be the year that you do that. A lot of the things that you have been manifesting, calling in, the work that you've been doing, just know that 2025 was really the setup for 2026, Leo, okay? And look, it's the number 10 card, y'all. I feel like this is confirmation that this is 2026 is going to be a year that you're closing out something, but not only closing it out, beginning something new, because the 10 reduces down to 1, which is a new beginning. Your entire 2026, y'all, is going to be guided by this angel Uriel. And this right here just tells me that next year is about your passion, your purpose, and really just stepping fully into your divine assignment, Leo. Like, this is big, y'all. I'm telling you, this is huge because Uriel is like the angel of epiphany, the angel of light, the angel of realization, clarity, creative inspiration. And this card is literally, like I said, about entrepreneurship, you having the drive, things being expanded, and really just finding that fire within you, finding that fire within you again, Leo. For some of you, I'm going to say 2025, it definitely tried to dim your light. It may have even dimmed it a little bit, okay? Because you might be so drained, Leo. You might feel so uninspired or just disconnected from your gifts or what you're supposed to be doing. But in 2026, baby, let me tell you, Uriel steps in and says, listen, Leo, it's time. Wake up. You're ready, boo, okay? Leo, Uriel wants to show you what happens when you follow that spark and that desire, okay? This is major. I'm telling you, y'all, this is big for us. I'm really, really excited. A sign ruled by the sun, you are being relit. We're being reactivated, re-inspired. And Uriel just brings, breakthroughs in your purpose. This could definitely be creative clarity. If you've been feeling, how writers get like writer's block, or you just feel like you don't know what to create or what to say or what to do creative. Yeah, Uriel is going to change all of that. Okay. You're going to have powerful new ideas, Leo. You're going to feel motivation where you were once feeling stuck and just unmotivated. Okay. Be prepared to step up into the leadership opportunities that are coming for you. And your confidence it should let you know that you are that girl, you are that man, whatever. Okay. Because this really feels like a year, Leo, where you're going to step back into visibility, which means you're back in alignment, because Leos are just supposed to be seen. Like, I mean, why wouldn't you want to see us? I'm just saying, but really, I feel like this is all going to be about your self-belief and your self-confidence, okay? But now look, because at the bottom of the deck, this law of attraction, I feel like Spirit is saying your mind is the magnet, That's what you got to think about too in 2026. What you believe is what you will attract, okay? What you speak, Leo, is what you're going to call in. And what you expect is what you will receive. So your best to be careful, because law of attraction here at the bottom, y'all, I feel like is a reminder that you are manifesting faster than usual next year. And especially when Jupiter is in our sign and sprinkling a little sauce on it. Yeah, your thoughts, your words, all of that is shaping your reality in like real time next year. So be mindful of that, y'all. So if Uriel is the flame, this law of attraction is really going to be the wind that kind of like turns that flame into a wildfire, okay? I really feel like, your energy is going to be dope in 2026. Your confidence returning, like your creativity is going to be unlocking abundance for you, Leo. And you just believing in yourself, that's what's going to be the game changer. You just believing in yourself is going to be your superstar, like, quality, your superpower, okay? Because you are stepping into your gold era. You shine without apology. Like, think about it. You can't diminish gold's worth, honey. Gold is still going up in regards to worth. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Leo, this isn't a year about chasing either. It's about attracting, magnetizing it. Like, you just got to sit there and just be the light. You know how they say the moth to the flame? You just got to be the flame, baby. You just got to be the flame, Leo. But let's look at the potential challenge because, yes, it feels great. The vibes are good. Things are bright. But what's the potential challenge that Leos will face in 2026, Spirit? What's the potential challenge that Leos will face in 26? Y'all, that was kind of crazy. Potential challenge that Leos may face in 2026, Spirit. There we go. Interesting. So we got some disagreement energy, some misunderstandings. And you know what I'm instantly feeling? Sorry, Leo. And this is not because I'm a Leo rising and I'm just like feeling myself. But no, this is what I instantly felt though. People aren't going to like it, Leo. I'm telling you, you're coming in. It's honestly, think about how dark the world is right now. It's kind of like you're coming in, busting in with light, like we all been asleep in the pitch dark. And here you go opening the blinds. Like, you know how many people sucking their teeth and mad and irritated with you, Leo? Yeah, that's what this vibe is giving me. Some people, Leo, too, are going to feel like you're moving on without them. And you are. I'm just going to be honest because everybody can't go with you. But I do feel like this energy, this 2026 is really shaping up to be a year where you no longer avoid the smoke. I'm going to just say that. You are walking like you want it. You're walking straight up into it, Leo. And not only are you walking into the fight, you're winning it, okay? Because this is the Five of Wands. And it tells me that you're going to be in rooms where people are going to try to challenge you. They are going to try to, keep you small, dim your light. Ideas could clash in this room. Competition is gonna, people see you as competition, Leo, and it's heating up. But that's what's gonna activate us, okay? That's what's gonna activate you. This is gonna be the year that your confidence sharpens, your voice strengthens, y'all. Like, you are going to establish dominance in spaces where you used to minimize yourself, Leo, okay? I'm telling you, like, you heard it here first. This is a healthy kind of conflict because I feel like this is the kind of conflict that leads to clarity. This is where you find out who's really the leader, okay? This is what leads to elevation. And I feel like you're not supposed to blend in, next year, right? Excuse me, y'all. The biggest challenge though is going to be navigating that conflict and the differing of opinions and really just decision making while you're being pulled towards expanding once Jupiter gets in our sign. I feel like, with this Five of Wands, this is, very much people are going to be trying to project their fears onto you, Leo. Project their fears onto your goals, because you got bright ideas. Okay, but anyway, you got really bright ideas in 2026, very creative or professional ideas, but there could be friction as you try to level up. It's like people are going to try to knock you down. It's not a negative thing though, Leo. It's not. It's simply just the universe exposing who really is aligned with you in your next chapter, because everybody cannot go, okay? Everybody can't go, Leo. I'm just saying. This we got the Two of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. The card says making plans. This card clarifies why this conflict is showing up, Leo, because you're being asked to dream bigger, plan bigger, okay? Think bigger, and you are taking new risk, right? And I feel like everyone is not going to understand the direction that you're choosing. Everybody is not going to, don't be looking for validation from other people, Leo. You are the leader. You can't, you got to look for yourself, okay? I'm just saying, and that might be hard. You might struggle with trying to leave your comfort zone, or really feeling like you have to choose between the familiar and the unknown, and get just overwhelmed by trying to make a decision, or, you might fear like you're gonna disappoint other people or let other people down, or you might even feel rushed to make a decision. But this energy, I feel like, says that your expansion is gonna require, hear me well, it's gonna require bold choices and very selective boundaries, Leo. Do you hear me? Very selective boundaries. You're gonna have to stand firm in your vision while you're navigating disagreements, pressure, and people trying to conflicting voices, okay? They're trying to talk you out of something. You still got to choose the path that calls to you. What lights you up? What turns on that fire and desire within you? Choosing that path that calls you, even if it's unfamiliar, even if you don't know where it leads, that's what you got to choose, Leo. That's what 2026 is all about. Seriously, okay? Now let's ask, the biggest blessing or biggest breakthrough that's coming towards Leo. Spirit, show me the biggest blessing or breakthrough of 2026 for Leo placements. What is the biggest blessing or breakthrough of 2026 for Leo placement, Spirit? Oh, that was a lot, honey. Let's try that again. I feel like, let me tell you, I feel like relationships are going to be interesting. I'm ready to get to the love energy, because I definitely feel like partnerships, not even just romantic, but just partnerships, relationships are going to be in the hot seat in 2026 for Leo. Tell me how your love life has been going, or your relationships have been going in the past year. Well, let's talk about it. But anywho, what's the biggest blessing or breakthrough of 2026 for Leo, Spirit? Okay. So, I love that. And this is a direct, I'm telling you, if you've been feeling like your money was funny, Leo, if you was feeling like you had financial responsibilities and obligations, even outside of financial, things are improving, okay? I'm telling you, this is confirmation. Spirit just stamped it. 2026 is going to be a vast improvement from any year that you have ever lived before, Leo. I know, Leo, this may stem going back years and years, honestly. It may have felt heavy, okay? You may have felt very much overwhelmed by just a lot of heavy burdens and responsibilities, but Spirit is saying that is changing. Relief is here, Leo, and things are improving. This is a huge turnaround, okay? A huge turnaround in the energy, Leo. I feel like, and this is literally financial recovery for a lot of you. This is literally financial recovery, doors opening, new support, and just relief after a long period of pressure. That's what I feel like. Or even just instability, just feeling, 2026 is giving finally. That's what it's giving, y'all. It's like we're finally catching a break, finally receiving help, finally receiving clarity, finally getting our opportunity. Just, finally getting the income that matches who we are. And that's just going to allow us to breathe easier, a little bit better. And I feel like you're going to finally be able to step out of survival mode and into, stability. So if 2025 had you questioning your value, Leo, had you questioning your path or your money flow, 2026 is going to bring the reversal. It's giving, okay, Uno reverse. Like, you are not out in the cold anymore. That's what I'm seeing. It's like you're being invited back inside. You may have definitely felt like you were kicked out or like left out, but you're being invited back here. And the blessing here is not that it's just more money, y'all, but it's gonna be sustainable money at that. Okay, this is a job change or a business shift or a new role or an unexpected resource that's going to strengthen your foundation, and that's a game changer. Some of you may have like a mentor or a collaborator or a supporter that comes into your life this year, someone who really just sees your value like super clearly, and they help you rise, to the top. But you gotta trust your discernment when it comes to people, because remember, like I said, that's going to be the challenge. It's gonna have people trying to not get with the program. Okay, let them know, Leo, they aren't bigger than the program. And I feel like, at the bottom of the deck with the 10 of Wands here, this really just explains why this reversal had to happen, because like I said, you've been carrying burdens, Leo, a lot of them that probably aren't even your own. You've been working hard and not necessarily smart, and you were being the backbone and the engine for everybody around you, and you were just doing the work of 2 and 3 and 4 people. Probably some of you are doing that at work and not getting paid 2 and 3 people checks, but hey, you were building it alone. You were doing it alone. But the 10 of Wands is saying that, Leo, even though you were overloaded, the end is near. The end is near, and 2026 is going to bring relief that you have been praying for, okay? Your responsibilities aren't going to vanish, but I do feel like they're going to become a lot more manageable, a lot more purposeful, and just finally worth what the outcome is. You know what I mean? This is a year where I feel like your burdens are going to pay off. Like, you're going to see why it was what it was, So, I feel like, know that the weight that you've carried, it wasn't wasted. The relief that you have prayed for is, I feel like, right on schedule, Leo. It didn't miss you. So, I'm telling you to anticipate 2026 being an easier year. Okay. A problem that you've been facing long term, there's going to be a clear solution that comes up for it. Okay. Your financial stability, chef's kiss. It's given like you got gold in the bank. Okay, gold ain't never losing its value. You got money to sustain you. Like, that's what this is giving. The support is going to arrive when it's needed. And really, I just feel like there's going to be things that just lift this load, this heavy load that you've been dragging. This is really a breakthrough year in your finances, Leo. Just overall, okay? And it's not a fluke, because you earned it. It's not to say, oh, you just lucky. No, you earned this. You earned your stripes, okay? Let's see. We're going to move over into the love energy. What is the love energy surrounding Leos in 2026, Spirit? What is the love energy surrounding Leo placements in 2026? Love energy guiding Leos in 2026, Spirit. Ooh. Show me the love energy guiding Leos in 2026. So interesting, because self-indulgence is popping out, and it makes sense. I'm telling you, that's why people are feeling away, Leo, because I'm just gonna go ahead and pre-warn you and just let you know, like, be prepared for people to tell you that you self-absorbed or you're into yourself or you're feeling yourself, because they're just haters, Leo. Okay, they are just haters. I'm telling you, Leo, you are hot stuff. And this really makes sense coming out in the love energy guiding, because so much of next year is really about you and your identity changing, and that's going to affect your relationships, how you show up, how you present yourself in relationships. I feel like, 2026, you're really, really committed to making it a better year, and so are your angels, your guides, okay? Your love life is rooted in returning to yourself. Like, first, you have to. Self-indulgence, I feel like it's Spirit really saying your heart really needs you know, before it can need anybody else, right? So this is going to be a year of rebuilding your self-esteem, rebuilding your worth, your self-worth, healing parts of you that settled, okay? Choosing partners who like literally choose you back and not chasing, okay? You're going to be breaking patterns of over giving or dimming your light, dimming your fire. Like that's not going to be able to fly in your relationships going forward, okay? You're pulling your energy out of connections where I feel like you were doing all of the work, all of you, like you carried the emotional labor. You know, you were pouring it back into their cup before you were filling your cup. But no, Spirit is saying that's changing. This is that inner glow up that's happening. Like Leo, they're going to say we're glowing. Okay. You are literally glowing. And then we got keys on a ring at the bottom. I feel like it really just confirms the storyline. Like you're going to have options. Okay. You're going to have options in 2026. Multiple people are going to be interested in you, Leo. Old connections are going to try to come. They want that old thing back. Okay. Potential new flings could pop in, but Spirit is warning you against being, you know, strung along. Don't be nobody keys on a ring. Like you got your key rings. Okay. But you know, if you're being breadcrumb or emotionally drained, it's a no, Leo. It's a no. Instead, these options are meant to, I feel like, really show you how desirable you truly are. It's meant to kind of beef up your self-worth and really just highlight who truly aligns with this new healed version of Leo. You know what I mean? It's going to reveal who can offer you true substance versus just playing in your face, you know, just trying to be in the mix. This is not a just pick anybody kind of year. Okay. This is a discernment year, Leo. Like your healed self is no longer going to tolerate people who don't bring clarity, who don't bring consistency. If they ain't got no real intention, we ain't got no real conversation. Okay. If you're single, Leo, you're going to attract higher quality connections once you finish prioritizing your self-worth. Like a serious option, I feel like is going to appear mid-year for you, where someone who really respects your independence and your fire and your drive, like, yeah, they're going to be attracted to that. That's what's going to draw them in. If you happen to already be in a relationship, Leo, any lingering like imbalances or power struggles are going to have to be addressed. Just know that, like, your partner may have to step up because you're no longer accepting the bare minimum. Okay. And I'm telling you, just be prepared for people to tell you that you changed, because you have. All right. You end the year, I feel like, more emotionally mature, more, you know, self-assured, and just really aligned with the kind of partnership that really truly honors you, honors your joy, honors your passion, it honors your leadership and the huge calling, undertaking when it comes to your purpose. Like, that's the big thing here. But I feel like, yeah, Leo, everybody wants some of Leo, honey. Everybody's going to want some of Leo. It's giving Leo is the it chick, okay? Let's look at how this energy is playing out into your money and career. What is the energy guiding Leo's money, career, and purpose in 2026, Spirit? Leo's money, career, purpose. I love that the light keeps showing up. Okay. I'm telling you that you are going to, the ideas that you're getting, it's like a light bulb is going off. You may have felt like you were in the darkness, Leo, but 2026, the lights are coming on. It's a sun-led year too. It's a sun-ruled year. You're ruled by the sun, Leo. Like, I'm telling you, it's your year. Like, I know that sounds cliche and everybody claims their year or whatever. No, Leo, it's really your year. Okay. New income sources from new inspiration. Archangel Uriel is with you. Okay. Anything that you're doing creatively, anything new that you're trying to put out there. And I'm telling you, Leo, if you aren't an entrepreneur, you're going to be one. Okay. And that's not to say, you know, you're going to leave your 9-to-5. You can be an entrepreneur and have a 9-to-5, but a lot of you are entrepreneur down. Okay. Like, if you're already an entrepreneur, just go ahead and expect for that to expand, your business to expand. Okay. But look, treasure came out, y'all. And worry-free finances. Did I not tell you your finances are going to improve so much? Like, you're not worried about money. Like, sit back and think about how that really feels, Leo. You are not concerned about money at all whatsoever, Leo. Okay. You got money in the bank. I'm telling you, you got gold nuggets. Okay. No matter if all the money dried up on the world right now, you got gold nuggets. That's what Spirit is saying. Leo, this is undeniable. This is loud. Like literally treasure. Treasure, worry-free finances, like excess. You got extra. Okay, this is you making executive moves. This may be 2026 is going to be a year where some hidden talent or talent that you may have forgotten about, it's gonna make you money. It's gonna become profitable. This is you entering 2026, y'all, with more stability than you ever had. Okay, but more importantly, it's gonna be the ability to really grow and expand and like stack, like this is passive income, okay? And unexpected financial blessings and just finally being compensated for the value that you bring, Leo. And then I'm telling you, like I said, with the light bulb here at the bottom, this is just that confirmation that your ideas are not just ideas. Okay. So when something comes into your mind next year, don't just write it off as like, oh, no, these are going to be income sources. All right. A spark is going to become an income stream. Okay, a talent that you have is going to become a product that you can sell, y'all. A hobby that you've been doing is going to become a service. That's why I'm telling you, you are going to become an entrepreneur in some way, shape, or form in 2026 if you ain't already one. Okay, something that you have been sitting on suddenly is going to get monetized because you finally see it a different way. And I feel like, it's 2026 is really a year, Leo, for you to get paid for being you, and not even just getting paid, but being paid well for being you. Okay. So if you've been wanting to launch a business or rebrand yourself or start some type of new income stream or just pursue something creative or step into some type of leadership or executive position, y'all, I feel like 2026 Spirit is saying it's your green light. Put your foot on that gas and do not let up, okay? Your financial energy is genius level, y'all. I'm telling you, your ideas are going to be your currency in 2026, and your confidence is what's going to multiply. It's like, I believe in my product and everybody else is going to believe in it and they're going to buy it. I'm just telling you, okay? If this reading is resonating, Leo, leave me some good energy down in the, leave me some good energy on the thumbs up button. Let me know what's resonating for you down in the comment section. But just imagine what can come out for you in your own personal reading, okay? We already got Archangel Uriel that is going to be guiding our energy throughout the year of 2026. But I want to follow up and see what angel is going to be guiding us, Leo. Just working as a final message for 2026. Which angel is supporting Leo throughout 2026, Spirit? Oh, okay. Angel of Positivity is popping out. Angel of Power wanted to pop out with it here too, with Angel of Belief right below it. And I'm telling you, Leo, the cheat code for 2026 for you is believing in yourself, staying positive, okay, and stepping into your power. I feel like, and I feel like July is going to be a big month, Leo. And that's literally Leo season. So yeah, we're going to be moving into Leo. Like your birthday this year is going to be like no other, Leo, okay? Everything just feels extremely positive, extremely good, okay? And I'm telling you, Leo, this just is the juxtaposition. It feels like you're coming out of 2025. Things may have felt dark. Like I said, the light showing up, the light bulb, the gold, the light energy, the sun. Spirit is saying, look, the rainbow is coming out after this, where you may have felt like you were in a tunnel, and you're in Archangel Uriel is literally guiding you, holding your hand throughout this, Leo. This is your guiding force in 2026, okay? This is huge because this angel steps in when someone I feel like is transitioning out of, like I said, the darkness, the confusion, the heaviness, and really just walking towards a life that finally matches your spirit, okay? I feel like, your hope is going to be restored in 2026. Your faith is going to be rewarded in 2026. And you're finally going to be able to see the futures clearly again. So, and I feel like, this imagery here, I feel like, that's partnership, right? And it's not just necessarily romantic partnership. This is what I was talking about. It's spirit walking with you. It's support being here with you. It's companionship being here with you. You're not doing anything in 2026 alone, Leo, okay? Because this angel is going to help bring a a shift in your mindset from fear to confidence. Okay, I feel like you're gonna have renewed belief in yourself, but renewed belief in your plans. This is gonna be encouragement. Every time that you doubt yourself, this angel is gonna be here to encourage you and not let you forget who the freak you are, Leo. Okay, this is also, I feel like, protection from any type of negative energy, negative people, negative environments, draining people. You're protected. Okay, but this is very much a glow up in your outlook, I feel like, in your overall energy, Leo, because you're just going to believe again. You're going to be hopeful again. You're going to be happy again. That energy is going to resonate. You're really bringing a light to the world that the world so needs right now. And I feel like, this angel is nudging you to surround yourself with warmth and optimism and people who are going to lift you up higher, okay, in 2026. You got to be very, very intentional about that. Your environment is going to shape your destiny this year. So when you start seeing the signs, don't ignore them. Random bursts of motivation, synchronicity showing up while you're on track, showing that you're on track, or, just feeling spiritually supported, or feeling like, opportunities are starting to finally come to you. Pay attention to those signs, Leo, okay? Because this is that angel that whispers, keep going, y'all. The best part of your story hasn't even happened yet. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you think something's good gonna happen, and it's something even better is right behind it. Like, 2026 is really, 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 really our golden year, okay? Leo, if this reading resonated, like I said, leave me some good energy on the thumbs up button, hit the hype button, and make sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss your other signs, your moon, your rising, your Venus, your other sun signs dropping this week, okay? And if you want your personalized 2026 blueprint, your transits, your timing, all of the good stuff, your love messages, the breakthrough, your money, you want to know how this energy applies to you specifically, Leo, book your 2026 forecast reading using the link in my description box and my pinned comments, okay? Thank you so, so much for allowing me to be your spiritual bridge today, and I will see you in your other placements, Leo, okay? In the meantime, in between time, until next time.